Coming to you from one of the most resourceful, independent, and badass generations of all time. Welcome to the Gen X Brothers Podcast.
Well, I guess today's episode is pretty much an all music episode if you think about it.
Yeah,
so
it sounds like it. I think people, music lovers out there are gonna love us even more.
Let's fucking end the show on a good note. You told me that there's a new Bauhaus song out, right?
Yeah, since we're on the subject of Gothic and Marilyn Manson and Christian Death and The Cure, and
it's called
Bauhaus,
Drink the New Wine or something, or
yeah, Drink the New Wine. I guess it just came out. It's a song from what I understand they recorded it during the pandemic. I didn't even know they were still around. Last time I haven't even heard Peter Murphy, any of his recent music in a long time. I was just making this point the other day. Some lady in the grocery store, I had my Iron Maiden shirt on. She's like, "Oh, I love Iron Maiden, this and that." And I go, "Yeah, I just saw Bruce Dickinson do his spoken word a couple of weeks ago, and she was looking at me like I was speaking Spanish. Like she didn't understand what I was saying. I was like,
spoken word.
Fuck? I mean, I could be an Iron Maiden fan and not know what's going on with the band.
Yeah,
it's like that bugs the shit out of me. So I'm with same with Bauhaus. Like so I was like, "Well, you haven't heard Bauhaus in a long time," or they're still doing things.
I don't know if you were aware of this, but Peter Murphy, when he comes to America, and I think even when he plays abroad, he lives in Turkey.
Last time he came here, what, did he get a DUI or something?
Yeah, he did. But
wish I would add him as a client.
Well, actually, Roman's old bass player Jeff, he's the one that plays bass for Peter Murphy. So he got me tickets a long time ago to go see Peter Murphy at the House of Blues in Anaheim.
I need to buy some of his more recent albums, or at least listen to them.
Yeah, and what was cool about that concert is it was the last time I got to see, or the last time, Typo Negative. I saw Typo Negative right before he passed away, which was
cool.
Kind of cool. So I think it was like a year or two before he passed away or something. But
so I did get to see Bauhaus when they reunited back in like 2004, maybe it was, or 3. They played the Palladium in LA. It was that's the last time I saw Bauhaus, and that was actually the first time I ever saw Bauhaus live. Was when Peter Murphy joined them, and they got back together for that short period. And I think they even put out an album at that time, whether it was a remix album or something, I can't remember, but they were really good.
But I know Jeff, he played bass he probably still does play bass for Peter Murphy. Jeff is a really cool guy.
Yeah, I remember Jeff.
I don't know if he still has his dreads, but
I remember seeing Peter Murphy a few years ago, like in a music video. I think, wow, he's actually looking like an old man now. Because before you always just see him as looking like this vampire guy, like he's always gonna look the same. But this time he actually looked like an old dude with like a balding head and kind of more weight put on.
He just gave up. He's all, fuck it. Yeah, I'm giving up. I need money.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear the new song. I mean, it's from Bauhaus. It's not Peter Murphy.
Yeah, so everyone knows, everyone out there, we haven't listened to the song yet, and I thought, let's do like a first listen.
All right, here we go.
Bell bottom blues, no pain, no pain. I'll never see the boys again, 'cause I'm off to the funny farm. Drowned out the blues with booze, now it's off to the funny farm. I got news for you. Now I'm off to the funny farm. Cascade of crisis. Too much tension.
It's got a good vibe to it.
Yeah. I don't think that's Peter Murphy singing though, right?
You don't think so?
I don't think. It sounds to me as like it's going to be either Daniel Ash, maybe.
Yeah, it does kind of sound
Murphy.
like.
That doesn't sound like Peter Murphy to me. That's definitely a Bauhaus bass line.
Yeah, that sounded more like what was their band?
Remember the Daniel Ash had that one band called what were they called?
I know, I hate fucking forgetting shit.
Even that don't sound like it.
I mean, at least it's got a good music build-up,
Yeah.
Instead of just jumping into some chorus, it's more like their old school stuff.
Yeah. That can't be Peter Murphy though. We'll have to read about it after this and see.
Yeah.
See who's actually in the band these days. Was that always a 3-piece or a 4-piece? They're always a 4-piece, right? Because they had Daniel
Yeah.
Ash, Peter Murphy, and then that bass player with the glasses, and then whoever was the drummer.
I'm trying to read the thing while we're listening to it.
Yeah. Everyone making a big deal, like I heard everyone talking about. Yeah, Bauhaus got a new song out. Bauhaus got a new song out. Yeah, is it with Peter Murphy, or is it just Daniel Ash and the guys calling themselves Bauhaus?
Maybe they won the legal battle.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like it's gonna be another LA Guns, Riley's LA Guns.
See, that sounds like it should be him, but it doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, like that sounded a little bit more like him than that. But then Daniel Ash has kind of a voice like that too.
It says the 4 members sharing audio files. There.
Yeah, no, that's Peter Murphy. Maybe they were each singing or something.
Yeah, that's Peter Murphy for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely Peter Murphy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy he's actually in it.
Yeah, and it's actually sounding better. At first I was thinking, I don't know about this song. I'll have to hated it. Yeah, that's Peter Murphy.
Well, I guess it's kind of cool that they're each contributing, you know.
Yeah, so if it could be like Daniel Ash singing and Peter Murphy, and maybe with that blonde guy singing for the bass player.
I always love those bass lines, man. They're fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they're really cool. He's done some stuff with Tom Weir, with Celtic Frost, and I think some other like metal bands. Oh no, he did an album with he was the guy that wrote Watchmen, the writer Alan Moore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has a band with Alan Moore. Oh, Love and Rockets.
Love and Rockets, yeah, that was what I was racking my brain this whole time. I just knew there was somebody in a bee outfit. That's I was gonna say, is it bee something or?
Yeah, Love and Rockets. So it could be Daniel Ash singing and in the beginning, and maybe Peter Murphy.
Yeah, well, that was definitely Daniel Ash in the beginning for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's it.
It's a trippy song. It's
I think it's got that.
It's definitely not a hit.
No, but I don't want Bauhaus to write hits.
Yeah,
Fuck their, you know. I like.
But even like their most disjointed songs, they had that hook in there somewhere, and I couldn't. You know, I don't know. That's just me. I'm always looking for the hook in a song.
But when was the last time they wrote something together, like a new album or a new? So that's a beginning of something that could be.
Yeah,
because all of their albums always had like weird shit like that, and then they had 2 or 3 songs that were really good, really hooky. You know,
that's true.
But that was the whole point. It's a concept album. That's what you love about a band back in the 70s and 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
is that they would write a concept album. You'd have 2 good songs, but you weren't there just for those 2 good songs. You wanted to hear the whole picture. You know.
Well, what I liked about Bauhaus is that when they do a good song, they still do have like that weird kind of verse, or they'll have like a weird type of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I've always liked songs that do that. I always like a song that has like an uncatchy verse or uncatchy intro, but then come in with some kind of hooky chorus or just some kind of little hook that kind of separates it all and then goes back into the weirdness. And Bauhaus was always good at that.
So speaking of that, I think that's the element that kind of turns me off to Ghost, is because I don't think they have that element. I think they have all the perfectness without the
to them, it's like every part of the song has to be a hook.
That's like it's too perfect for your brain. I like some rawness, some weird shit going on the side. You know, that's what attracts me to the music that I like. So maybe that's why I'm not the biggest Ghost fan when it comes to that, to bring it back full circle.
yeah, that's true.
But all right, so everybody, you heard it here first, or actually you didn't. I'm sure you heard it on YouTube first, but
yeah, we heard it here. We heard it here first.
Yeah, we heard it here first.
'Cause we're in the dark.
Drink the New Wine It was out 2
Drink the
days
new
ago.
wine.
So
Yep, I'm 10 years sober, so I gotta just look at the new wine.
yeah, look at the new wine.
I can't drink it. I gotta look at the new wine.
Well, wine could be code for blood since they're
Yes.
vampires. They're
Yep,
gothic
yeah.
vampires.